Hey, good morning, studio directors. Happy Monday to y'all. Hope y'all had a great week last week. Sounds like we had a pretty great week. Not a lot of issues, but looks like we got them all resolved. One of the things I want to spend some time with you this morning, and this is more for some of our newer studio directors, and that is being able to capture the amount of registrations for our summer camps as we report those out on a weekly basis. It's a little bit different this time around as we capture the archive data. And so as you go in each Monday to update that sheet, this is going to be a way to help you do that. So I have up on my screen Jackrabbit login. We'll go into the Woodlands, use them as our example. So once we're logged in, we're going to come up here to classes, and we're going to click class reports, and then we are going to go to classes search. All right, now from here we're going to do a couple of different options, make sure that the fields are all correct. So we're going to first make sure that our location is correct, so make sure that that matches up, and it should. Our next thing is we're going to come down here to where it says session, and we are going to say or click Summer Camp 2025. So click on that guy, and that should pre-fill in right there. And the last thing that we're going to do on this sheet is going to be clicking on the active button right there. We're actually going to change this to a blank right here. So that goes away. What that's going to do is that's going to enable all of these items to all come through. So it's going to capture both the active and the archive, which we really need to have. Okay. So once we got that, we're going to go down and click submit. All right, and there's all of our fun data. Now this isn't where we stop, but this is where we go and export this information into an Excel file. So right here in the top in the middle, it has export. We're going to click right on that, and it's going to pop up a little menu. We're going to click the radio button that says all grid data. It should default to Excel spreadsheet, so make sure that that's selected. There's a couple different options. You can use a CSV, this comma separated values, but it's just easiest just to have the Excel spreadsheet XLS. Okay, once we have that, we're going to go ahead and click export data, and that's going to create a download file, and that's going to go to a couple different places on your computer. I have mine going to my downloads. It may be going to your documents, so you may have to just kind of search for it a little bit. So I'm going to come down here. I have my little hard drive right here, and I've got access to all where my documents are. So I know it's in my downloads. This is today. I can always check it because it's today at 9:23. It's 9:24 right now. So that is the file that I'm looking for. So go ahead. When you double click this, what it's going to do is it's going to open up a new application called Numbers. Numbers is an Excel spreadsheet that is just I can't think right now. Is just Macintosh based, so Apple based. So go ahead and double click this, and you'll see down here in the bottom you should have a little bar graph down here, green, and it's going to bring in all that data. There's a couple different ways that you can do this. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger for you so you can see it. We're going to do it the easy way. We'll call it that. First things first, this organizes the data first based off of your full day camps. Okay, so we actually want to do one thing before we do our next step, and that is we're going to scroll. I'm going to highlight this row right here just so I know where that ends. We're going to scroll all the way to the right. Now if you want to minimize those columns, you're more than welcome to. I typically do, but I don't want to make it too confusing for everybody. So we are going to scroll all the way over here, and what we want to do is we want to make sure that these actually all have zeros. The ones that have zeros are the ones that have been allocated properly to the right classes. If you still have numbers in here that might be going out there, this is for a June 16th, those individuals have not been put into their appropriate classes yet. So we don't want to delete those yet, otherwise it'll skew our numbers just a little bit. So this is row 11. And so we want to delete rows 2 all the way through 10. Okay, so I'm going to scroll and all the way to 10. And as I right click, so what you do to right click is you click the control button, that's the bottom left button on your keyboard, and then press your mouse button. It's going to pop up with this little guy. And what you can do is you can click delete selected rows. Boop, just like that. Okay. Now all that's going to move up, and we're going to scroll back over to the right. Okay. So there's our 6 right there. So I got a couple more right here. Those guys. Let's see, is that correct? Yeah, those 2 right there. Do the same thing, control and click. We can delete selected rows. Those are gone. Okay, summer camps. So we got some more right here. 1, 2, 3, all the way down to summer camps. All the way to almost that last one. Second to last one there on the summer camp. Actually, we got more summer camps. We're looking for the all-day camps, aren't we? So let's make sure we got the all day, the full day. So that goes all the way to row 18. So that's another thing just to make sure. So don't go off of this right here because that's all we're going to say summer camp. So we're going to go all the way down to that row right there. So yeah, which is that one. So what we're going to do is we're going to capture row 17 all the way up to, undo that. Let me do undo there, sorry. Undo, move, okay. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to capture all these rows from right here, row 4, all the way down to row 16, I believe it is. Actually 17. Let me get rid of, let's see, let's do this one more time. 4 to 17, there. It keeps on wanting to go there. There we go. And let me just scroll over to the right where it's that green highlighted is. That's going to go all the way to my 0. Okay, so control and click, and then delete rows, delete selected rows. Okay, so those are all good. All right, the last ones that we want to make sure that we delete out of here are the extended cares. So that's going to be rows 23 through 50. So we're going to capture all those because we don't want to count those in our numbers because those aren't summer camps, right? That's just extended care. So same thing, highlight those rows and click and control and click, delete selected rows. All right, there we go. So all our data is now cleaned up. And what we want to do now is we're going to just go highlight the size right here. Number 6, that's a row 2, T2. And we're going to select that and scroll just that column. Okay, so just the one column. And what we're going to do is we're going to get that number right down here on the bottom left, or you can do a formula if you want to, if you're super sophisticated. But this is the nice thing about numbers is that it gives you all that information right down here. So we've got 700, and that's what we're going to write down on our sheet that we report out every month. Or I'm sorry, not every month, every week. So hopefully that helps. And if you have any questions, reach out to me. You can call me, text me, email me, whatever you need to do. But hopefully this helps you a little bit and getting those numbers. And we appreciate all you're doing. Have a fun week, and we'll talk with you soon. Bye-bye.